Hey guys, it's Saturday, and I realized that I've been way behind on making videos, so I decided it'd be a good idea to, you know, make one and avoid homework, because I don't want to do it, because I have to write a speech, and speeches are long and tedious, and I don't really feel like writing mine right now, even though I have to present it on Monday, so I probably should do that. Because I haven't started at all. It has to be 5 minutes long. But am I going to? We'll see. Um, so I think it's been like 3 weeks, which is kind of a long time. So I don't really remember what has happened since then. But I know that I got Girl Scout cookies finally, which was something that I've been trying to do ever since I started selling them again. And I went home to last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. And we saw the choir show. And that was fun. It was really funny. Vocal was performing on stage, and all of a sudden, like, the music stopped, and we thought that it was just kind of like an a cappella part of it. No, like, the CD just stopped playing. And, like, they were dancing without music. It was, like, the most awkward looking thing ever. And it was really, really funny, and you could just see the looks on their faces, like, oh my god, what do I do? It was really great. It was hilarious. And we almost didn't get in. Like, we went to the Friday night show, and we got there, like, 20 minutes-ish. 20 minutes? No. No, we got there, like, 50 minutes before the show started. And they were completely out of tickets. Like, totally sold out. They ended up having to, they, like, put us on a wait list, and they started giving people, tickets for the handicap spots because they're like, oh, there aren't gonna be any handicapped people here, so we'll just give them to you. But I think we got the last 5 tickets, and then it was like, it was me, Brenna, Kennedy, Kylie, and then Sam Delaney showed up, and he wanted to get in, but he couldn't get a ticket, and like Kylie's friend Twee was supposed to have come, but she didn't, and so we just gave the final ticket to him. And we were all spread out. I was in C, Brenna was in E, Kennedy and Kylie were in H, and then Sam ended up in N, so that was kind of interesting. What else? Oh, I've also discovered that the film program here is kind of an asshole. So, like, I have 60 units right now, which makes me a junior, and at the end of this semester I'll have 78 units. And so I was preparing to apply into the program for fall. Turns out, oh, by the way, thanks for letting me know, the deadline for applications was in January, which no one told me. In fact, the woman told me last semester that you could apply for fall or spring, so then I was kind of counting on that once he said that, but then he said that you can only apply for fall, you can't apply for spring unless you're a transfer student. What the hell? And then I also found out that you do need a portfolio, which was completely contrary to what the lady told me last semester. And so I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what person doesn't know the own protocols of their own damn department? Really? Like, what the hell are you doing? And I don't even think she was really qualified to be giving advising because she's a secretary. She's not a professor. She's not, like, head of the department who I talked to on Wednesday. That's who I had my advising appointment with on Wednesday. And, I mean, these people are totally and completely clueless. He had all of my information right in front of him, and he didn't even know that I had almost all of my GEs done. I had 60 units. He didn't know anything about me. He didn't know about all my AP classes because he's asking me which, like, classes fulfilled my GEs, and I told him, and he's like, well, I don't know if those classes will count because I come from high school. I'm like, well, they're AP classes. So, yeah, they kind of do. And he's like, oh, I didn't even see those there. I'm like, yeah, because you're kind of stupid. Like, what are you doing? And then he's like, well, what year are you in? I'm like, well, I'm technically. And he's like, yes, technically. I'm like, I'm a second semester freshman. He's like, so next semester you'll be a sophomore. I'm like, well, actually, I have 60 units right now. And he's like, I'm like, it's right there. in front of you. You have the paperwork right in front of you. Like, couldn't you have, you knew that I was coming in, couldn't you have bothered to look at it before I came into the room? Like, really? It's kind of your job. And then he was like, oh, well, you can, because I had a question which he couldn't answer, and I'm like, why are you advising people if you can't even answer questions, like basic questions? He's like, well, you can wait for Donna, the secretary who misinformed me last semester, to come back, and you can ask her. I'm like, well, I have class right now, and she's not going to be back for another 40 minutes because she's never in the damn office. Ever. She was gone Thursday, all day Thursday and Friday. Like, when I came in on Wednesday, they had like one of those signs, like, be back at this time, and it was, I'll be back at like 2:20 or 2 o'clock, whenever. And then my appointment was at 2:20, and I'm sitting there at 2:30, and she's like, oh yeah, I'll be out for a little bit. I'll probably be back in like 40 minutes or an hour or so. I'm like, where are you going? Like, it's kind of your job to, be in the office and answer people's questions, not be leaving every 20 minutes because I don't even know why. I mean, I'm sure she had a good reason. So, but still, it was just annoying because I really can't waste an entire year of college not doing anything because of these people who don't know anything about their program. So they're like, well, yeah, you can apply for fall 2013. How about no? Like, I barely have enough classes to get me through another semester, which was why I was counting on being in the film program by next semester. And these people don't know what they're doing. And I'm about ready to shank someone. How's it that? Definitely ready to do that. Anyway, we went to go get ramen last night, which I found out I don't like. So Mika, you're probably gasping and shaming me right now, but I don't like ramen. I tried it, but I didn't like it. So, and I also got a cupcake from the Frosted Cupcakery in Long Beach, and it was good, but I only ate half of it. We also got Jamba Juice, and that was good. Except for mine was like really crunchy, and it was kind of gross. Like every time I took a drink, there was a ton of ice in it. And what else? I feel like other things have probably happened. I had a really good day on Tuesday. Tuesday was really good. I found out that I have my job back for the summer, so I get to go back and look at the live. Woohoo! And I got like 3 people in my 74-person religious studies class got 100%, and I was one of them. So I was feeling pretty smart, especially there was somebody who got like a 9 out of 30. I felt really bad for them. It's like, okay. But then I got B's on the other test, and that was like kind of upset, because I was like, dang. And I actually studied really hard for these tests. I'm a little bit disappointed, but that was life. Oh, that was the thing that I had my religious studies, no, well I did have that, but I had my ethnic studies test last week. And since it's taught by 4 different professors, they each get 10 questions on the test. And the Asian part of it, like every single answer was A, and I was like freaking out, and I was like, okay, maybe he just like screwed up, and that's why every answer's A. Every answer except for like the last 3 were A, and then they were B. They were all B. Like, what are you doing? Messing with my mind. People. Lord. But yeah, I think that's all I got. But I hope your guys' week was a lot better than mine. I'm really looking forward to spring break in a couple weeks. Like, a lot. And also, there's going to be the Hunger Games, so that's exciting too. And yeah, I guess we need to get on Izzy this weekend. Have a chit chat. But until then, enjoy this little rant of mine, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.